Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa Cotten. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and those of you who are returning, welcome back. I provide emotional and mental support for you coaches, counselors, content creators, and entrepreneurs. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can get more done in 12 weeks than most people get done in an entire year. So stay till the end to learn all the amazing tips on how to have the most productive year to date. So you may or may not have heard about the 12-week year. So I'm going to go a brief overview, and then I'm going to talk about my own takeaways on how to incorporate the 12-week year for yourself. So Brian Moran, I'll insert his book right here. He created a book called The 12-Week Year, which is designed for you to create more action, more sense of urgency, and get more done in 12 weeks than the average person does in 12 months. The theory behind this book is when we start January and we're all like, Happy New Year, and we are planning for the year, and then what happens is like February rolls around and we're like, man, I've got 11 months. I don't need to worry about my goals. There's no sense of urgency. There's no sense of like, I have to accomplish this. I've got plenty of time, right? Then spring rolls around, we're like, oh yeah, I've got a little bit more motivation. Maybe I'm, grinding. Maybe I'm out networking, making new connections. Maybe I've started my new goals. And then summer rolls around, and we all know summer is about fun and getting outside and just enjoying life. And then fall comes, and it's kind of like, oh crap, there's like 3 months left in the year, and I haven't really started my goals, or I haven't really moved the needle enough, or I'll just wait till January and start all over again. And so we go through this like emotional uphold of ups and downs of what we want to get done in 12 months. And if we shorten that to 12 weeks, what happens is there becomes this sense of urgency internalized. This sense of, oh, I only have 12 weeks to achieve these goals. I better get moving today because I don't have 12 months to do it. I have 12 weeks. So the theory behind the 12-week year is that every 12 weeks, you're going to start with a new set of goals that you would have liked to accomplish in 12 months. So as the time of this filming, this is coming out, we have just finished the first 12 weeks of the new year of 2021, which is perfect timing because it aligns with the seasons. Also, when we are planning the year, we tend to forget how different seasons can impact us. And for me, living in Alaska, I know that in the winter months, my motivation tends to be lower due to lack of vitamin D, due to lack of being outside. And so planning an entire year of goals doesn't really honor or validate the different seasons, the different mood swings, or just like the different things that happen throughout the year. So the 12-week year allows you to plan essentially with each season. So as we have just embarked on spring, you can make a list of goals that's going to be for the next 12 weeks, the next 3 months, that actually reflects what your activity level is going to be, how many like celebrations you're going to be attending, whether that's birthdays or Easters, Memorial Days, or end of school. It allows you to look at your schedule with a little bit more diligency than just 12 months. Because when we look at 12 months, what happens is we have this thing of kind of like an illusion that we've got so much time and we can just get it done. And then, as I said before, fall rolls along and winter falls along and the holidays, we've got Thanksgiving and all those winter holidays. And then all of a sudden this anxiety creeps forward that says, I didn't get enough done this year because I had too much on my plate. And so if we can break them down into 12 weeks, 3 months, we're able to get a real beautiful snapshot of what's on our plate, whose birthdays we're going to be attending. Maybe we've got some work functions, or maybe we're even going to be traveling. So we need to navigate our goals around that. So how you get started is just by getting a piece of paper and a pen, and all you're going to do is just write down the goals that you had for 2021, the goals that you had for this year. And what you're going to do is instead of accomplishing them by December, you're going to accomplish them 12 weeks, 90 days out. And what that's going to do, it's going to give you that internal pressure to make daily actions towards those goals. And if you want to learn more about aligned actions, check out this video right here. I talk all about how to create aligned actions where you can spend 10 minutes a day working towards your goals to make more movement and more momentum. So now that you've got your pen and your paper, ask yourself, what would I like to complete? What would I like to create for this season, for the next 12 weeks? What can I realistically get done? How can I put myself out there? How can I, after work, for example, instead of Netflixing and chill, work towards my goals? Whether you're working at a 9-to-5 and you're trying to grow your side business, or you have a side business and you want to incorporate a new thing. Maybe you're trying to incorporate podcasts, or you want to grow your Instagram. All of these things, you have to take time to do it. And if your goal for the whole year is just to grow your Instagram, there's not this sense of urgency that I have to get it done because after 12 weeks, I'm going to set a new set of goals for myself. So then what happens is you make those list of goals, and then at the end of the 12 weeks, you ask yourself, did I put too much on my 12-week year? Did I not put enough? Or how can I modify for the next season that's coming up? So as we know, summer, we tend to be outside more. We tend to have more barbecues, more gatherings, especially if you have kiddos and they're not in school. You might be taking time off work to spend time with them, which means you might want to scale back your goals for that 12 weeks just so you can be more present with your family, be more present with your kiddos. And that way you're able to kind of ebb and flow. Maybe spring tends to be more spring cleaning, more internal, more doing stuff at home, so you can add more tasks or more projects or more to-dos on that time frame, allowing yourself to have summer more of a scaled back. And also don't underestimate the goals of just being in the moment and being present. Maybe one of your goals is to not work when your kids are around you, not try to grind or do that side hustle, so you can be more present with your friends and family. And the really exciting thing that we underestimate is the snowball effect. So as we are mapping out our 12 weeks for the 12-week year, we start to get some momentum, just like a snowball. It starts out really small, and as it rolls down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger. And let's say by summer, you've already done 2 sections of your 12-week year. You have already accomplished so much more than you probably would have if you would have just had that one set of goals for those 12 months. And so now that you've had 2 segments of the 12-week year, you have so much more momentum, and you're going to be like, wow, I'm creating so much more. I'm showing up more. I'm achieving my goals. I'm checking things off my list. I'm adding new things to my list. And when we can cultivate that motivation, we're actually releasing dopamine. And we know that dopamine is our reward system, which makes us feel good. It makes us feel like we can accomplish more. It makes us want to keep chasing that momentum, so that way we can keep nourishing that dopamine. And so as we are nourishing that snowball effect, we're going to have more motivation for the next 12 weeks to get even more done in a way that feels in alignment with our goals. And I don't want you to confuse the 12-week year with this constant culture of hustle and grind. That's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is if you just take the next 12 weeks and map out your goals as if you were for 12 months, you are going to get more done. You're going to be more efficient and more effective, because now you know I only have 12 weeks to execute these goals versus 12 entire months. So I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever heard of the book, The 12-Week Year? Have you ever implemented the strategies of the 12-week year? I know I have implemented it, and I have noticed just within my own self, I get way more done because I'm not thinking 12 months. I'm just thinking, all right, how do I navigate the next season, the next 12 weeks, the next 3 months? And I'm able to get so much more done because I feel like I'm able to just zone in, get into that zone of genius, and execute so much more in such an efficient way. And so I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever thought about implementing the 12-week year? So as we're navigating our new change into the 12-week year, it's so important to ask yourself, what could be some barriers to prevent you from being successful with this? Is your fear of not having enough time? You know, if you said I needed 12 months to execute it and now I'm doing it in 12 weeks, is there a fear that I don't have enough time? And if that's the case, that might be a really good time for you to ask for help. Who could you ask to help you get your goals accomplished, get your goals achieved? Who could you ask for help to navigate your 12-week year, to get some support? And maybe you let your friends and family know, hey, I'm going to be really working on my goals these next 12 weeks, I'd love some support, or I'd love to have you help me, or I'd love you to be on this journey. We can do a planning session together. The more people that you have on your support network, the better and more effective you are to achieve your goals. So my name is Alyssa Cotten. I am a firm believer in the 12-week year, and I can't wait to hear how you implement your 12-week year. Remember, start small and build with that snowball effect to grow and gain that motivation. And I'd love for you to join my free masterclass. Here is the link below in the description, how to find your inner compass. And as you're navigating your inner compass, you're going to be more aligned with achieving your goals because you're going to listen and follow that intuition and that voice. Again, my name is Alyssa Cotten. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single Monday. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day.